and that's what we're here for, trying to give our information that we find out to you, so you can be knowledgeable too, and use it as what you will, or tell somebody, tell a friend, let you, and you make the choice.
Come on,
You make the
brother Deuce.
educated choice of what you want to do, because our people have perished from the lack of knowledge. So, hey, I digress. Go
Now, go
ahead. I just wanted to say
ahead.
that.
Thank you, brother Deuce.
Go ahead.
And that's what we strive to do on here. We are not saints. We're not, know-it-alls and other stuff like that. We learn it as much as we can, and as much as I'm learning as speaking from this. So, that's our
Right.
message. We try to, like Brother Deuce just said, learn something new every day. That's our message. But moving right along, it says, in accordance to Fox News Digital, a spokesperson for the chain clarified that the Polynesian cuts were erroneously packed with sriracha sauce. Sriracha sauce,
Wait a
which
minute.
contains both wheat and soy allergens. Lord have mercy.
That's
The fast
crazy.
food chain also sent out an email to users of its mobile application stating that the affected product was distributed between February 14th and 27th of 2024. So this is from Valentine's Day all the way to the 27th of February of this year. I don't even remember any of this coming up, as far as I know.
See, that's what I'm talking about. They didn't
It
talk about it
says,
till now.
mm-hmm. See, they kept this hush hush. And is limited to the dipping cups found in retail locations, adding that we have discarded all impacted Polynesian sauce. Ain't no way in hell y'all discarded all that Polynesian sauce. Dipping cups at the local restaurant and confirm no other dipping sauces or 8-ounce bottles are impacted. Ain't no way in hell y'all got rid of all the Polynesian sauce. Y'all have over 1 million different customers every day. Somebody got that sitting up in their house and over here dipping the hell out their damn chicken, boy. They dunking that stuff, man. They LeBron James them damn chicken, man. Come
Like,
on. Stop the bull, Chick-fil-A. We understand and take seriously the trust our guests place in us to make sure your food is what you order, and we apologize for this experience. Mm-hmm.
mm-mm.
Additionally, Chick-fil-A posts signage at its restaurants alerting guests of the recall. The exact number of contaminated cups is unknown, or they know.
They know.
And it's unclear whether any consumers have reported symptoms or health issues due to contamination. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Paid them off. The Polynesian sauce, which is consistently among the chain's most popular dips, along with the barbecue and Chick-fil-A sauce, debuted in the early 80s and is described as delicious sweet and sour sauce with a strong tangy flavor. Chick-fil-A did not immediately respond to, okay, we're not going to read all that. All right, but I just wanted y'all to get a little idea of that. So if y'all got any Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce, even though they claim to say that they got rid of it, throw it
Throw
out.
it away.
Throw it away. I would stop supporting the family. I wouldn't trust it. I mean, you can put a prayer over it, but hey, the Lord say, "Get thee behind me, Satan."
It ain't even Jesus chicken no more. It ain't even the Lord chicken.
That's it.
It ain't even the Lord chicken. The Lord wouldn't put that out there.
All right.
Y'all got the arch. Y'all got the.
How Mr. Brown say the devil is a lie.
Nah, the devil is like y'all got Lucifer chicken out there now. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
All right, moving right
All
along.
right, go
So
ahead.
this is
Go ahead, bro.
this is just a little humor, but this is a
You got
list
time.
of
You got time. You good.
basically okay. This is a list of Chick-fil-A's ingredients in their sandwich. So may or may not look up. I'm gonna try to look up most of these different definitions, but we may not get to all of them. But most of them y'all already pretty much know. Like Brother Deuce already said one of them, which is monosodium glutamate (MSG), and they give it a little description there below. But I'm gonna show y'all a little picture. Then I'm gonna read them off to y'all. Hold on one second. All right, this is a little list right here. So you can see they have over 55 different ingredients inside it. Our big brother, shout out to
Shit.
Brother Nuri Muhammad, for exposing this as well, because Chick-fil-A has over 55 ingredients. I know Popeyes has ingredients as well. We'll get into that another
Mm-hmm.
time. But this is some of the ingredients right here. All right. Let me.
Shit.
All right. Now I'm going to read off one of them. So the first main ingredient they have, of course, is the boneless, skinless chicken breast filet. So it says not organic or pasteurized raised. Chick-fil-A's chicken is raised in large barns where the chickens likely spend little to no time outdoors. Number two ingredient,
Mm.
salt. And if you have heavy sodium inside your food, that can lead to diabetes. It can lead to cancer. It can lead to kidney failure and a whole bunch of other stuff and liver issues as well.
Hmm.
Nothing to say because they talked about putting stuff in veggies. Yeah, definitely,
That's an appeal.
definitely.
Appeal is owned by Bill Gates. That's why he
Hmm.
owns. That's what we talking about. He owns multiple farms, and those appeal apples, those have certain wax on it, certain poisonous wax on it. You got to be careful with the apples you purchase from the grocery store, and you
Hmm.
because the peel is the peel apples, and there is some other coating on certain apples, which is like bug dung. But anyway,
Yeah, we'll get into that in a separate episode. We don't have time, unfortunately, tonight, but
oh
we'll get
yeah,
into like when you get your fruit and vegetables. Like Brother Juice
man.
just said, they have a code on there where it lets you know exactly if this food is like Brother Juice just said, it's either organic or if it has been sprayed with pesticides, or if it's say for example farm raised or GMO or whatever.
Hmm.
It'll let you know on the label. Like it has like I think they said a 5-digit code or something like that. But we'll
And
get into that a separate
especially
time.
when especially with your salmon
Hmm.
meat. Yeah,
That's
that's a
it.
whole. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
All right, the third ingredient inside the Chick-fil-A sandwich is monosodium glutamate, MSG. It said what it is that makes Chick-fil-A sandwich so addictive. The ingredient is the main culprit. MSG is a flavor enhancer
I
and
told you.
excitotoxin that excites the brain cells to death, increases food cravings, and makes you eat more than you should. And if you notice, a lot of people who eat that always talking about, I gotta get some more, I gotta get some more. And you notice they
You're
have a
right.
lot of weight gain and stuff too. A lot of weight gain, and then even like myself, like they start to get dark patches on their face and stuff. Like me, for example, all that comes from eating heavily MSG food. And then number four, another big diabetes thing, sugar, refined likely from GMO sugar beets. Number five is spices. So of course, you got to have some flavor. So spices, not too bad, long as you have, not too much. So it says black pepper, paprika, and mustard are confirmed that is in the complete list of the sandwich. All right, now the chicken coating. Now they use it in rich bleach wheat flour, heavily processed flour, so it's not natural. Treated with bleach to make it white. It has no nutritional value. It is essentially dead food. So they enrich it with synthetic vitamins that are not from nature. Mm. Again, they're adding more sugar again, salt, more MSG. There wasn't enough MSG added to the chicken itself, so they added it to coat to it. They added non-fat milk, baking soda, and then look at this: sodium aluminum phosphate, deadly. Stabilizer addictive that contains aluminum linked to neurological problems and on EWG's Dirty Dozen addictive watch list. So they are automatically giving you right there neurological issues. You can get autism, you could get Bell's palsy, and a whole bunch of other different types of mental disorders. You may even become schizophrenic from eating this. What's up, Jay? Appreciate you stopping by. Now, next ingredient is monocalcium phosphate, which is a rising agent found in baking powder. Let me look that up because they're not giving too much information on that. Hold on one second, because we need to know exactly what these chemicals are. Let's see. Let's see. One of many substances add to food, monocalcium, ADHD. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, sir. Excuse me. Added to food, monocalcium phosphate is derived from minerals found in nature, minerals that are vital to our health and well-being. Monocalcium phosphate has been found in food production for decades and is made by reacting the source of calcium, usually calcium hydroxide with phosphoric acid. Calcium hydroxide or lime water is made by mixing calcium oxide with water, food-grade phosphoric acid, and is made of phosphate rocks, which are mined, refined, and purified. Companies that make phosphoric acid in the U.S., Europe, and elsewhere follow strict procedures to its purity. It says many people are familiar with baking powder. Ma'am, I'm sorry. With the baking powder, most of us keep in our kitchens. Monocalcium phosphate is one of the common ingredients found in baking powder, and as it plays a critical role in ensuring the baked goods we enjoy rise when baked. In baked goods, monocalcium phosphate reacts with baking soda to produce carbon dioxide, which helps the dough rise. The release of carbon dioxide is which It's why you can see air bubbles in many baked goods, and this is what helps makes your favorite bakery treat light, fluffy, and delicious. Okay. All right, we get that. All right, moving right back along. All right, next thing they add more spice into it. They're not specifying exactly what spice it is. And then one of the other big ingredients, soybean oil. So soybean oil, they say, is one of the most unhealthy vegetable oils known to reach, like I said earlier about obesity. It causes high inflammation, cardiovascular disease, cancer, and autoimmune diseases. So you're getting all this just by loving that chicken, eating that sandwich. It's most likely made from GMO soybeans, which have been shown to contain high levels of residue from the herbicide glyphosate or Monsanto's. Look at it. I talked about Monsanto. Monsanto's Roundup compared to non-GMO soybeans. And what y'all already know, Monsanto's Roundup, that's fertilizer spray that they use on these different crops to help get rid of pesticides. And remember, there was a black man back here who sued Monsanto because he used it on his crops and he ended up getting cancer from it. He got poisoning from it. So that's one of the big things. So y'all over here eating fertilizer in food. So glyphosate was deemed as a probable carcinogen by the World Health Organization, the WHO. To extract the oil, the soybeans are typically subjected to intensive chemical refining with toxic hexane, bleach, and deodorizers. Whew. Number 17, they add more color. They add paprika. 18, they add water. 19, they add more non-fat milk. 20, they add eggs. And then 21, like Brother Deuce said earlier, with Five Guys, what they use. As you know, Chick-fil-A, same thing with they add in their chicken. Fully refined peanut oil. A heavily processed oil that is treated with bleach, add more bleach, and deodorizing chemicals. All of the heat and processing that goes through to creates free radicals, which are renegade molecules that damage cells in the body, triggering a host of diseases from liver damage to cancer. Peanut oil is also very high in omega-6 fatty acids, which promote harmful inflammation in the body. Now, I'm going to try to pronounce this one best I can, but hey, don't judge me. Now, this one is dimethyl polysiloxane. The main ingredient, they giving y'all food is silly putty, man. The main ingredient in silly putty is used as anti-foaming agent in their cooking oil. So they're giving y'all chicken
Man,
with silly putty in it.
stop.
This substance was also commonly used as filler fluid in breast implant. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you stopping by. Which is being phased out due to safety concern, but supposedly is safe to eat. It also can be preserved by formaldehyde, according to the FDA. You may be eating formaldehyde, and I know that sometimes I eat some chicken, it tastes a little tangy. There might be some formaldehyde in it. And then on the bun itself, you get enriched wheat flour, refined wheat flour in which the healthy part of the wheat is removed. The refining process removes most of the fiber, vitamin E, phosphorus, iron, magnesium, and B vitamins from the wheat. Some synthetic vitamins not from nature are added back into the enrichment. Then they add water to it, of course. They add sugar again. Then they add yeast. And then the last ingredient